Okay, gentlemen, we are in January 2024, and today we're in London, having visited all the different activities regarding Palestine issue. I see your dress code, and it tells me a lot about you. I don't want to make any assumptions. Tell us where you stand now with this situation between Israel, Palestine, and the criminal court justice.
I'll let you start that.
All right. Yeah. Well, I suppose our side's obviously being that we're based in Britain, we don't have a really good past.
Right.
When it comes to these things, and to be honest, I don't know if we want it at the moment from our government. What we want to do is try and push it out. Do you know what I mean? Because I think most people, general public, don't want this shit to be happening.
Right.
Yeah. I think that's the crux of it. Yeah. But and the only stuff we can do, because you can't really affect them in the UK. Like, as much as we try, whatever you do, it's like really tough to do it. So we can get out on the streets, a lot of people together. Hopefully they'll take notice.
What is the issue? What issue do you take with the Palestine issue? What is the biggest thing for you?
I think it's just the killing of innocent.
That's what I think.
It's like the biggest thing. So at the end of the day, it's the whole situation is very difficult, and there's a lot of history there, and you can understand both sides, what the issues are, but at the end of the day, the mass loss is
It's unacceptable.
It's too much. It's like, and the thing is, it's like, look, if you want to go in and have an absolute targeted withdrawal, or it might be people that haven't done it, then that's one thing.
Right.
But to just simply overpower a whole country with a more continued bombardment and the disregard for lives that are affected, both lives of people who passed, people who have been maimed by the bombing, the legacy will be there for everyone to look at for so much longer. But the problem is that's the bit I haven't. It's just the continued. We have a saying in England, so you throw enough shit at the wall, some shit will stick.
Right.
And that's basically what they're doing. They just chuck a load of bombs in, hopefully something will happen. But this has been happening for since 1949, ever since they took occupation. So it's not a new thing, but I just think so much has happened in the world since COVID. I think people are reawoken with a greater sense of acknowledgement and empathy towards other people that go through struggles. And Robin's exactly right. We don't have a great past in any great thing. Do you know what I mean? We don't. We've taken an awful lot of other people's stuff and should give it back. At least the things that we can do from our generation now is to try and push that, go away from that narrative, go towards a narrative which is more harmonious and understanding of people's struggles, really, and to just try and raise as much awareness as you can, because the government will, unfortunately, the government will do whatever they want to do. Yes, that's what they're going to do, right? But the only thing we can do is distance yourself from your own government and say, look, this party doesn't represent me. Do you know what I mean? And that's the only way, and that's why I do it, is because I don't want to be associated with other people like that. So, coming to a march like this today really fills me with a lot of hope, and it enables me to be surrounded by people that are like-minded, have warmth and empathy, and open to go towards a better, more beautiful place. And that's what we've got to try and do. And and if it doesn't work out, at least I tried. You know what I mean? At least I might
But just to be clear, you have taken part in a pro-Palestinian march. Do you think the pro-Palestinian march is a march about hatred and anti-Semitism?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's not.
It's not the case.
Not at all.
My wife is Jewish. She's marching.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
right. So it cannot be anti-Semitism.
It can't be.
I know there's been voices to silence and criminalize pro-Palestinian support by saying every Palestinian support in march is anti-Semitic.
I just took a picture of, which I think just sums this up perfectly, of there being a sign that just says, for the record here, it says Jewish bloc says stop the genocide. So how can it be that? So that's just all about narrative, isn't it?
Right.
So that's the problem.
And the media are trying to do that. That's the big thing, is the media are trying to, not cover it, call it hateful, do all the things that they can do to split people by whatever country they're in, The reality is, people are actually for the love that they're not getting. You know what I'm saying? And it's and I think that's why it's important. Yeah, exactly.
Would it be correct to say the vast majority of the British public, in your opinion, are pro-Palestine in this issue?
I think
Would that be accurate?
I think it is accurate, because I don't think you can stand by and watch innocent people life. That's the bottom. That's what I mean. Like, I don't have a problem. Hey, you're telling me if they've gone in and had a targeted withdrawal, right, of the people captured, you telling me these innocent people, they wouldn't have just watched it. They'd have watched an army go down their street. Yeah, well, this is something to do with us. Do you know what I mean? Because Hamas doesn't represent the whole of Palestine. That's the point. Everyone's missing. Palestine doesn't.
Just like the Tories don't
The Tories don't represent, and the Tories don't represent the whole of
Whole of Britain.
And that's the difference, right?
But it's quite interesting because it's kind of framed amongst every resistance against Israel is Hamas.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That may not be the case.
It's not the
That-
case, is it?
yeah. There are people who just have no political allegiance to Hamas, but they resist the atrocities done
That's
by
it,
Israel.
exactly. That's it. And I think that's a great way to leave it off because I think that is the nucleus of it, and that's the message it needs to get out there. And that's why no one on that march is shouting anything against Israel. I think it's just saying stop, ceasefire now, ceasefire now. No, well, that's not really that. You know,
But also
you see what I
the
mean?
propaganda used in
That's
war.
what I'm saying.
There's quite a lot of it.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
propaganda. And that propaganda is kind of
But that
designed to cover
yeah.
the truth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We're in a social. The really interesting thing about now compared to like the Iraq war, is there is social media. There's like you are
Yeah.
able to come and do it.
That's a game changer.
Yeah, it is.
on the ground, like you can
Because
get
they can't
videos.
control the narrative.
Yeah.
They can't control the narrative of the output, of the media output. Whereas people like yourself, if you're on channel, you're on followers, you'll start to see a biased view, a view which is willing to listen to both sides and doesn't have a narrative of what the conclusion is. And you're not trying to conclude. That's the difference. Whereas the news likes to conclude. That's the difference, isn't it?
And I think social media is another form of democracy widening.
Yeah,
So broader
it
democracy
makes it,
where
and that's what they're
people's
scared.
voices
That's
public.
That's what they're scared about. Because you can't hide. Look at it. Does that look hatred march to you? Yeah, exactly. What they're asking for is stop the ceasefire now. That's it. And they're not even asking to stop the war with just stop ceasefire now. Just so innocent people don't lose their lives.
Can I get your opinion? What is your take on people who boycott Israel?
I think that you guys, I don't genuinely like. I think everyone's gonna have to do. At the end of the day, what it really boils down to, people are gonna do what they're gonna do, right? And then maybe that's the only means that they can have is to look at something. You've got to remember, there's people in Israel. Imagine, okay, asking you a question. Right, you're a family member of one of the Israelis who got captured. Yeah, your government's not doing anything about that, is it? They don't haven't got your loved ones back, have they? So answer me that. Where's that then? In you? See what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's an absolute bullshit, right? And that's why there's so many Israelis saying, no, this is not part of us. I just want my loved one back.
Yeah.
Why are you using? And then that's the other thing, right? Is this? They're using other people's loved ones as a reason to go in and kill innocent people. And that's what I can't stand.
I think the idea of economics,
I think it's a big idea. It's really like that.
you see what's happening with the Houthis.
Thank you.
It's as soon as you hit them economically, they start to. I think it was like the day. No, it's like 45 minutes after legally announced that they were going to stop ships there, and it's going to cost millions of pounds for issue soon. Somebody said, maybe we should have a second. It's like you got to hit them in their pockets.
But also, it's the thing is all they're trying to do is stop, like, just trying to stop Israel from having, from their ships and things. No one's killed, no one's been killed, no one's been injured, right? And it's just trying to stop bombing Palestine. The Houthis wouldn't attack ships. It's pretty simple. But instead, what we'll do is just bomb Houthis instead, but still leave genocide. And that's the thing I can't stand by. Do you know what I mean? But no, it's a pleasure meeting you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
No,
And I'm
definitely.
sure the
Have a
public
good
will
day.
appreciate
Yeah.
your views, and I think a lot of your views resonate with the general public views.
100%.
And feel free to join our channel, and we'll show you both of our channels. Yeah. This is my channel here, Street Light News.
Is it Street Light News?
Yeah. So we just bring voices from the street.
Yeah, I like it.
And just raise voices.
Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah. And that's the thing about democracy. Real democracy is expanded now, whereby more people on the ground, their views can influence us.
That's it. That's exactly it, mate. That is exactly it. Yeah. Follow.
don't know, for some reason, the street.
The street light, yeah.
Is it this one is the ones that the one that usually-
That's the
the
street light.
Bill, isn't it?
maybe that's why it doesn't come up that.
That's their live, isn't it? That's their live, isn't it? Film.
My channel is quite new.
Yeah,
So
no,
subscription.
okay.
Appreciate that. Have a good one, man. Be safe.
Bye.
Thanks,
All
man.
right, take care, man. Thank you.
No,